Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zheng here, and we're back with Game 2 against Baz Anderson. If you have not seen the first game, definitely check it out. It's linked in the description below. Really intense match. Spoilers though, yeah, Barry did end up winning 2-0. Found some important information about his team. I know this is the team he's been using for a long time, but didn't really get any intel going into it, unfortunately. So had to learn a lot of information from that first game, but lots of useful stuff there, such as the Whimsicott having Grass Whistle, which is a huge deal. So, I don't mind the Pokemon that I went with last game. I think I just might have to play a little bit better with them, honestly. Salamence is worth considering. But I think I like the Gengar Groudon lead once again. Though he could lead with something like his own Groudon, which would be interesting. So maybe I want to... Do I predict him to switch up his leads? Because I think I definitely had a better lead advantage last time. You could go with something like Sableye Groudon immediately, in which Salamence Landers would be excellent. But obviously that's so weak to everything else. I could go Salamence Landers Groudon Ferrothorn, but that just leaves me so wide open to Kyurem. But I don't know, I feel like he might keep Kyurem in the back this time. I have a pretty big Kyurem weakness, not something you major... You know, like you really build around, but yeah. The thing about Kyurem is he's forced to gravity, otherwise he has to just use Blizzard outside of the gravity, and that's not accurate. So I'm going a pretty risky lead here, but I need to adjust, and this is the best of 3, so I'm expecting to see something like Groudon, a Sableye, or maybe Whimsicott Groudon. No, he just goes with Sableye Kyurem, though. That is bad news for me here. So you can just Gravity and Blizzard. So kind of surprised he went with the same leads, but I guess he figured, oh, like last game worked out pretty well, so no reason to change up my strategy. Although Gengar Grotto would have been quite a nice matchup here. So he's definitely just going to go for Gravity Blizzard. My best answer to that. I'm just going to Protect and switch out into Ferrothorn here. Yeah, and then I can Gyro Ball. But Ferrothorn's also going to be taking some damage here. So it's going to be a difficult game to win. The Kyurem matchup is already pretty abysmal. Here's the Protect. Here's the Gravity. And yep, there's a Blizzard. So not much of a surprise turn 1 there. Ferrothorn taking that, okay. Yeah, it's actually more than I was hoping for. I wonder if I can take 2 more with leftovers. I think you just taunt Ferrothorn here. And Blizzard. This is quite bad. Perhaps I want to sacrifice Landorus then. Sacrifice Landorus. Let him knock me out. Yeah, I like that. So then I get the switch into Groudon. Because I can't let Groudon take too much damage right now. So this kind of sucks that I have to give it up. I mean, he could switch Kyurem out into Groudon. That's definitely a viable play on his end. And if that's the case, that'd work out really nicely for me. So I wonder if he's going to make that prediction. Or whether he's just going to stay in Blizzard again, since he's already seen 3 of my Pokemon. Yeah, the one thing I was really scared of, and the reason why I changed lead matchups this time as he's going to stay in, is because I figured if he, like, bred in with Groudon, since I'm not the fastest and he's probably faster, that could be really scary. And then late game Kyurem really would just seal the deal up. You know, he is just going to go for the taunt here onto the Landorus, so yeah, it's a really poor start to the game, but we'll see if we can come back. Hopefully no freeze. But I suppose Ferrothorn, if I don't pick up the knockout here, it's also really bad. Okay, wow, no, he hangs on with like 1 HP. Oh, that is a bummer. So I'll bring in Groudon, but that's huge. Oh, because it means I'm probably going to lose Ferrothorn here as well. I wonder if that was a damage, like a really low damage roll or a high damage roll. Because with Choice Scarf, its speed is increased even further. That definitely kind of sucks. but can't complain. However, the thing is, Barry's team doesn't have too much offense. Like, it relies on these two big legendaries. So even though I'll lose my Ferrothorn here, since I can't protect. Even though I lose it here, it'll be 3-2, 3-4. Sorry, 3-2 in his favor. But I have Salamence and Groudon with Gravity up. And I'll get an Intimidate off should he bring in his Groudon. So it's not the worst case. But the main issue is I didn't want Groudon to take damage from a Blizzard because that puts it in Precipice KO range. As he goes for the Feint. Interesting. No reason not to, I guess. You could switch out, and he's just going to spam Blizzard again. Yeah, so missing that knockout really sucks, but it is what it is. That's Pokemon. And it's my fault really for getting trapped in this position by leading accordingly. So I get a Precipice Blades off. It does very good damage there, but not going to be enough. I suppose we're just going to see his Groudon come in here. You can't miss Precipice Blades, obviously. So I guess you could just Feint Groudon, Precipice Blades. Oh no, he's actually bringing Whimsicott. Oh, but he can just Grass Whistle. Yeah, losing my Ferrothorn. So I can't get Grass Whistle. This kind of sucks. But it's good to confirm the fourth Pokemon. He didn't bring his Immense again, so he's relying a lot on offense right now. Kind of want to just Hyper Voice Precipice Blades here. I don't really have any other option, I don't think. Because if I protect Immense and he has Encore on Whimsicott, then he can just Encore me. I mean, I can pick up a double knockout here if he doesn't switch out. And if he doesn't manage to knock me out. I think we've seen Sableye, a Gravity Taunt. Are those the only two moves we've seen so far? I think. Okay, he's staying in with both. This is potentially risky should he be going for Grass Whistle. Nope, just going for a Feint. Onto Mence. He's just gonna Grass Whistle. Okay. Maybe I should have Fire Punch Whimsicott then. Because now he gets a free switching into his Groudon. I think it's gonna come down to whether I wake up with Mence. The reason why I wanted to Precipice Blades there was in case he was careless and switched into Groudon. But he was smart enough not to do so. Fire Punch would have been the play there, I think. So he has a bunch of options. The question is, he could protect Whimsicott right now. I don't know who's faster. I assume he is, though. If he has Encore with Whimsicott, then all you have to do here is protect and Precipice Blades. And I don't have an answer to that. I think he's won this one. Really well played. My team definitely was just not very strong against his. But game 2, I kind of went a little bit far with the lead prediction. And, you know, I don't mind that. You have to take risks to win best of 3s. And I thought he really wouldn't go with the same lead against. But ends up being the case. So my chance here is hoping... I have to hope he doesn't protect Whimsicott and I wake up with Mence. Like, I could protect Tailwind, but that wouldn't do anything if he has Encore. So I have to hope for a mistake right now. Oh, he didn't protect Whimsicott. Wow. Can I wake up with Mence? Oh, wow. That's huge. That Hyper Voice did a lot more than I expected. Rock Tomb! But Gravity ends. Oh, okay. So I protected last turn. I don't know, that Hyper Voice did so much. I feel like another one will knock it out, but I feel like it was a high damage roll. But if he misses Precipice Blades, he also loses, but I'm slower right now. Tailwind won't really help me out very much. I mean, here you just Precipice Blades Groudon and hope you connect. I'll just Hyper Voice. Oh, he goes for another Rock Tomb onto Salamence. Maybe he's hoping for a miss. I hang on, so as long as I don't miss... I mean, if I don't miss Precipice Blades, that's game. Here's Hyper Voice. That might just pick up the knockout outright. Wow. Wow, what a game. What a game. So it looked really bad for me because of the lead matchup, but switching the Mega actually ended up working out alright. And Mence was huge there. We do confirm Groudon's full moveset. Very interesting moveset there. Swords Dance, Rock Tomb, Precipice Blades, and Protect. But that's really important information because it means like he doesn't have any offense against Landorus. And, you know, Rock Tomb was a 3-hit KO there on Mence. That might have been a damage roll, but that's also really, really, really important to note because if I can stall out Gravity, which I should be counting my turns for, then I can be able to, you know, pull something off as, oops. That is going to end Game 3, or Game 2, so we have now tied up the series 1-1, and we will be going to a third and decisive Game 3, a really fun series thus far, little RNG involved, maybe some damage rolls here and there, but Barry's been playing really, really well, and his team is really cool, honestly, and it's kind of funny because my team was built kind of around Gravity, but his is, as I plug in my charger here, sorry, his is just as strong. I think he does definitely have the Pokemon matchup here, so I have to, you know, make some ballsy reads and plays and whatnot. But yeah, it's going to end Game 2 against Barry. If you have not seen the first game at this point, I mean, you probably should have, but check Game 2 out from Barry's side. Definitely go subscribe to his YouTube and check out it from his perspective as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, don't forget to leave a like if you did, and we'll see you for Game 3. Alright, peace.